Hey everyone, Ricky from Nutrition HQ, and as you can tell, I'm back from Springboard. Another successful trip. It was my second year in a row. So we're going to dive into my takeaways from the Springboard of this year. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you can stay up to date on everything Nutrition HQ and Nutrition HQ franchising. So yeah, Springboard 2022. The theme was let's get back to thinking about the future. So I had a back to the future theme to it. Pretty cool. Lots of content, guys. I mean, this is 2 days of sipping water out of a fire hydrant. Great people, great business people, great businessmen and women, great vendors, just a ton of content. Just a great place to be around a bunch of peers. But David Barr was back this year. I mentioned him last year in my video. This guy's amazing, and he talked about the obstacles of getting to 100 units because less than 20% of brands, franchise brands, ever get to more than 100 units, and that's kind of everybody's goal. It's just like kind of we made it once you get to 100 units. So that was very good. He's always good, and I think they always release his video on YouTube. So there's two really good ones out there, last year's and this year's. Another one I liked was beefing up your FDD or firing up your FDD. But like getting it, it's a sales tool. So there's 23 items to it. We're actually going to do a video series highlighting each and individual item. But we dove into the top three: 6, 7, and 19. 6 is other fees associated with becoming a franchisee. 7 is your initial investment, and 19 is the health of the company. What's the earnings, what's the stating. So basically beefing it up, firing it up but also staying compliant, doing just the little details that separate you from other franchisors. So if somebody's looking at my franchise and item 7 or item 19, and they're looking at another franchise, maybe a gym concept, they can sit them down, look them side by side, and just making sure that you're separating yourself. You're getting yourself out in the blue ocean water. Another one was we did a working session. So every day from breakfast all the way to the end of the day, you are either you're either sitting through a speaker presentation or you're out listening to a panel talk. So they did a lunch panel about, what was the name of it? Economic relations, or just the changes of the economics and things that went on, such as COVID. And the founder of 9 Round, Shannon Hudson, was there, and the guy was a character. I need to go take a phone call. And I told a friend of mine, I was like, I don't want to get up. I said, this guy's great. So quote of the week was, COVID was a kick in the crotch, which was hilarious. And then he followed it up with, this is Shannon, and said, my brother used to be my corner man when I boxed. And he said, you only get one crotch shot during the fight, so make it count. Because the second one, if you didn't make the first one count, the second one you get disqualified. But anyway, follow me on Instagram, Ricky NHQ, and on my website, nhq.rocks. Thanks.